further explanation about announcements about public hearing to be held on November 21st to consider a local law terminating the village's status as a tax assessing unit.
Sure.
Could you explain that a little more?
Absolutely. Currently, the Village of Irvington acts as an assessing unit. So, we assess all the houses, and then Greenberg also does the same thing. So now when you get your tax bill, there's
The same houses. They do their assessment, you do yours.
exactly right, exactly right. And when if you grieve your taxes, you have to go before two places. So everything's duplicated pretty much. When we look at our tax rolls, the last several years, there was one property that had a large difference. We looked at turning this over, so we'd save. We wouldn't have to have our own assessor, so we'd save. We've estimated anywhere between $15,000 and $25,000 or so. Correct me if I'm wrong, Larry.
Yeah, it's to be determined, but that's about the estimate.
Yeah, and frankly, our assessor that we've used for many years is actually retired now, so we'd have to look for a new assessor. The new assessor that we'd be using is actually the Village of Greenberg. They were going to allow their assessing group to be our assessors, and then we were going to have an intermunicipal agreement with Greenberg and basically pay Greenberg to do it for us. All for the privilege of having our own set of valuations. When we looked at this, we actually looked at this last year as a place to potentially share services and save some money. Especially if in the end we're going to have the same person doing both, so they should be the same valuations. We noticed there's one large difference, so last year we decided not to turn it over, and then we decided to, this year we looked at it again, situations changed, so we decided to turn it over to the town of Greenberg. We're going to talk about it anyway. That's what the public hearing is turning over our assessing function to Greenberg.
Any downsides to it, or?
We'll discuss it further.
Yeah, we'll discuss it further. I mean, I think
maybe
the small downsides are, you have to, similar to the school board, Greenberg does the school board assessing. If there are certiorari's or settlements, we are represented, but it's not our final say per se. We can have someone there to talk about it, but if Greenberg was going to be our assessor anyway, we would be relying on their expertise. So it'd be very, I can't imagine they'd say for the village it'd be this, and for the town it'd be this, when they were the same assessing unit, if that makes sense. So we don't see a lot of downsides. We'll go more into it on the 21st, but on the outset we don't see a lot of downside, and we see some savings. Anything else? More public comment?
Yes, good evening. It's Betty Lawrence, President of the Irvington Chamber of Commerce. And I wanted to come tonight to create some enthusiasm and get your blessings, I hope, for the holiday happenings that we are